So if you have any resolution, goal for this year, or whatever, and you partake, put it down. Put it down, and I promise you, you will achieve it so much faster than if you were trying to partake and trying to accomplish a goal. Because the substance will, you're not clear-minded. As much as you might think you are. That's why it's so easy for a sober person to spot a drunk person. That's why it's so easy for police to catch people other than, you know, they're crazy driving. It's so easy to spot a drunk person when you're sober. But if you are a drunk person and you're around a whole bunch of other drunk people, y'all just giggling and acting a fool and thinking you acting normal. Y'all like the little rascals that's just piled on top of each other and got a trench coat and you believe it's working, but everybody else knows you ain't no old man. You just a bunch of dummies. But it is so gratifying and rewarding when you do accomplish something, especially when you don't have the distraction of substances to keep you from achieving your goal, because that's what their number one purpose is. That's why they re-legalized alcohol. That's why prohibition was not prohibition for long, because they're like, hey, these people ain't got nothing to do as long as we give them some alcohol. Looky-loo. And however many years later, it's still the same way. People are content with just enough. As long as their rent is paid and they got their cigarettes and beer and weed for the week, they're good. And they're content in their complacency. And me, I feel like I'm always like in a cauldron that is surrounded by flames. It's like sometimes you need that pressure in order to perform. So that's why some people perform better under pressure. Pressure forms diamonds. Be the diamond. Don't just be cold with it, just sitting there forever. But yeah, on some real shit, if you have a goal that you're trying to accomplish, put the bottle down. And if you find that you can't, then maybe you just found out that you have a problem you didn't know you had. Because a lot of people are in denial over this shit. If you ever said I could stop if I wanted to, but you never found yourself wanting to because you know really that you can't, maybe that's something to look at. Next time you get really fucked up, look at yourself in the mirror if you can. You know, if your eyesight isn't, you know, fuzzing out too much.